Let's talk about 9 hygiene tips before going on a date. I've been dating my boyfriend for the past 6 years, and so I've gone on a date once a week for the past 6 years with him, so I've got this down to a T. Number 1 is boric acid. Do not consume these through your mouth. You stick it up there. It completely balances your pH, neutralizes odors. Take this like 24 hours before you go on that date. You'll be set. Number 2 is deodorant. If you're a big sweater, you want to make sure you're using like a regular deodorant and a deodorant with antiperspirant. Antiperspirant is actually going to block the sweating, which is especially important for a date because you might be a little nervous. This is the regular deodorant I use. It's just the Kopari coconut deodorant. Super good, but doesn't do that good of a job of like physically blocking the sweat. This is what I've been using to block the sweat out. It does have aluminum, so I'm trying to find one without it, but this has been good. Number 3, you want your nails to be done. Having a nice, simple manicure can make the world of a difference. If your nails are dirty or like very ratchet, it's gonna give just like the wrong impression, but having like a classy pair of clean nails, great look. Number 4, a face shaver is a game changer. Don't come for me. Keep your body hair if you want to keep your body hair. But for those of you that don't, this face shaver, if you just like go along the lines of like the mustache area, it slays it. It makes it so soft. Number 5, only wash down there with water before. Using warm water can get it squeaky clean, but if you're dying to use soap, you can use one that's fragrance-free, alcohol-free, all that free. Number 6, take probiotics. Probiotics are gonna help with bloating, and also it's gonna help with the smell of down there. I just especially like it because if I'm going on a date and I feel like extra bloated, if I'm on my period or something, it just kills my mood. So if I have something to back me up, I feel so much better. Number 7, make sure your hair is clean. I think it makes such a difference if you wash your hair and then dry it the day of your date, because if you have like 5-day-old hair, there's low-key like a little bit of a stench underneath like the oils. You just can't really tell because it's on you. Number 8, for down there, shave with the hair. If you shave against it, that can cause a lot of irritation and ingrown hairs. Number 9 is absolutely the most important one. Drink water. Everything all up in you is going to be messed up if you don't drink water. That's going to smell weird. You're going to be bloated. Your skin's going to be breaking out. You're going to be parched and dehydrated. Just drink water and your date will go like A1. And that is it. Love you guys. Let me know if you want part 4. Let's talk about 8 hygiene tips before going on a date. This is part 2. I've been dating my boyfriend for 6 years straight, and we've gone on a date every single week since we started dating. Every single day, I be getting compliments on my hygiene and everything, so trust me on this one. Number 1 is dry brushing. You can get a dry brush on Amazon or any local drugstore. These are amazing to use before you go in the shower. You basically just dry brush all around your body. It exfoliates all the dead skin off, and it helps get rid of cellulite, and it just makes your skin so soft. Number 2, nairing your arms. So for those of you that don't know, Nair is basically like a hair removal body cream, and you just put it on and then your hair comes right off. The reason this is so good for your arms is because it doesn't leave that stubble that razors do when you shave. So when you're with your man, he's not going to be like stubbling against you. Number 3, be sparing with your perfume. There's nothing worse than pulling up to a date and having the guy get like the biggest woof full of your perfume. You want to smell subtle and fresh and kind of have a signature about you, but by having a big woof of Chanel No. 5, it's going to overdo it. Perfumes also give a lot of people headaches, so if you show up on a date and the guy gets a headache from your perfume, that's embarrassing. For reference, I spray my perfume here and here, and that's it. Number 4, shower using an antibacterial bar of soap and a washcloth before you go in with a scented body wash. The scented body washes don't do as good of a job of killing all the bacteria and getting you squeaky clean, so double cleanse that bitch. This way you also won't have to douse yourself in perfume because you're gonna damn well know you're clean. Number 5, use a tongue scraper. I use this before and after I brush my teeth to make sure my tongue is like spotless. The bad breath like mainly comes from your tongue, so just get this and use it, especially before you're going to meeting someone. Number 6, take cranberry pills. You can get them at any health food store or online. It helps balance your pH, which goes hand in hand with balancing your scent down there. Number 7, coconut body oil. Even though you can use regular coconut oil, this is the best coconut oil shea butter mixture I've ever put on my body. It makes my skin smooth, soft, and smells so good. It's from Bath & Body Works. A good dupe for that is the Palmer's Coconut Hydrate. Something about a coconut oil on your body is just like yummy. And number 8, after you shave down there, on the top part, put either aloe vera or coconut oil, whichever your skin reacts better to. This is gonna keep it soft, clean, and just like smooth down there. Let me know if you want part 3. Love you guys. Let's talk about 8 hygiene tips before a date. I've been in a relationship for 6 years straight, and we have gone on a date every single week since we started dating at least. Sure enough, every single date he compliments on how good I smell and all that, so I'm gonna give you guys the lowdown. And no, this isn't the obvious shit. Obviously, brush your teeth, shower, wear clean clothes. Number 1 is you want your hair to smell amazing. I have mastered like the natural, clean, flip your hair and in the wind you get a gust of the smell type of thing. Before I go on a date, I use this Moroccan oil weightless hydration hair mask. This smells so good, it's actually crazy, and it stays in your hair. And then once I get out of the shower, I spray it with the Ouai leave-in conditioner. This just smells super fresh and clean. It smells amazing. And then I top it off with the Moroccan oil hair oil, which has the same scent as this, and it just is a cherry on top. Number 2, body lotion is so important. You want a body lotion that doesn't smell too strong like perfume, but that does leave like a lingering scent on your body. These are my 2 favorites by Sol de Janeiro. This one's more coconutty. This is more kind of like sweet and spicy. It's just whatever your preference is. Okay, number 3 is mouthwash, but the mouthwash you use is so specific because some just like don't really work. This is the one I swear by, and it's alcohol free and it actually lasts. Number 4 is perfume. This one's so specific. The type of perfume that you wear is the vibe that you're gonna give off. So floral scents are gonna be perceived more as kind of like elegant and classy, whereas spicy, sexy scents are gonna be perceived as sexy. I'm going for sexy. I use either the Juicy Couture or the Good Girl perfume. This is so slept on. It's so good. This Miss Dior one is a great middle ground between floral and sexy. For the clean scents, I love this Ouai Melrose Place one. It's just so fresh and clean and light. Number 5 is a little PG-13, but if you plan on going home with this person, if you put like a tiny little bit of coconut oil, just natural coconut oil on your inner thighs, smells amazing. Number 6, do a lip mask so your lips aren't flaking, and if you're kissing later, you're chilling. Love this one by Fresh. Number 7, body scrubs are your best friend. This is the Tahitian Vanilla Scent by Tree Hut. Nothing smells better than this, I'm telling you, like actually. I use an exfoliating rag and literally rub this all over my body, and I'm smelling like the best thing you ever smelled. And number 8, chlorophyll water. Chlorophyll literally eliminates your body odor, so it's gonna make you squeaky clean. Let's talk about 8 hygiene tips before going on a date. This is coming from a girl who's been in a 6-year-long relationship. I've gone on a date at least once a week since we started dating, so I have this down to a T. Hygiene is so important for a date, especially if it's like one of the first few dates, because hygiene can make or break your relationship. Having bad hygiene is like the number 1 automatic ick, and having good hygiene can literally bring you from like a 6 to a 10. Number 1, using a shaving oil instead of shaving cream. I've noticed that shaving oil just does a way smoother job. It doesn't cause any ingrown hairs. It just does a smooth, clean shave. It also does a great job of hydrating your body as you're being shaved. This is by Tree Hut. It's a Tahitian vanilla scent. Something about it, it's not too sweet, but it is sweet, and it just smells so fresh and clean and yummy. Number 2 is gargling coconut oil in your mouth. Do this before your date. Gargle it around in your mouth for as long as you can. Do not swallow it. This is going to kill any bacteria in your mouth and also just whiten your teeth in general. Number 3, be very careful with your fake tanner. Most fake tanners have this kind of lingering smell that guys can point out in 2 seconds, and they hate the smell of it. My number 1 advice is to just not wear fake tanner at all, but if you have to, make sure to wash it at least 2 times off of your body before you go on that date, because it will leave a lingering scent. Tanning water, I notice, has less strong of a scent than the mousse, so this is a Tan Luxe Express water, and I don't notice too strong of a smell with this one. Number 4, clean your belly button. If you're not familiar with this tip, stick your finger in your belly button and smell it. Ew, I guarantee it stinks. You can clean it by putting antibacterial soap on a Q-tip and swirling it around, or using a bar of soap that's like pointed and swirl it around. For me, when it comes to dates, I don't want to take any chances. Even though it's random, it's your belly button, still no part of me is going to be smelling bad. Number 5, spray your perfume when it's still steamy in the bathroom after your shower. This will make it last way longer. Number 6, drink apple cider vinegar every day leading up to your date. It has so many benefits. The list goes on and on and on, down to bloating, odor, pH balance, everything. Just do it. Number 7, eat healthy. You are what you eat, so if you eat a bunch of fast food at McDonald's, it's not going to taste good down there at all. Eating healthy will totally do the trick, and if you want to go the extra mile, you can eat up on a lot of fruits because the natural sugars will give it a sweeter taste. And number 8, wash your body with either a loofah or a washcloth. Using your hands isn't enough. You really need to get in every nook and cranny. I hope this helped. You're going to be